one of the tools that we have available that has come on recently. It's called Lynda Videos. If you're not familiar, Lynda Videos is a repository of a wide variety of professional tools and software that people use in the corporate world. And it allows you to let them watch that video for their own learning. Again, highly recommended. You should look at it at all times. It has a lot of new courses that are updated weekly or monthly. So they have things like the monthly Excel tips or monthly, weekly Photoshop information. So if you are working as a staff member, as a faculty, and you need some sort of resource, statistics tools, you have CAD for your engineering class, and you don't have a lot of time to explain how the actual tool works, the actual software works, you can point them to Lynda. And I will go ahead and demonstrate very quickly how to connect Lynda into a Blackboard course. But first, let's go ahead and go to lynda.com. So you'll go to lynda.com and you click on sign in. And you want to select sign in with your organization portal, and you'll put uhc.edu. If you put in that host domain, it's going to ask you to log in, and you'll see the uhc.edu website login page, which you should be familiar with. And you'll put in your username and password, and it'll take you to an area that has a lot like your popular learning paths, and as well as anything that you might be watching at the time or any playlist that you might have created at the time, right? So what I wanted to show, and the reason why I went to this first, is that you can navigate and find the actual video or course that you want to share with your students. And I would recommend that you do that first before you start looking for them in Blackboard. So let's say, for example, I'm teaching the basics computing class, and I'm teaching them how to use Word. I'm teaching them how to use Excel spreadsheets, how to use Word documents, PowerPoints, etc. I can go to the business category. I can go to software, find the Word option, and there's going to be a whole lot of different videos and playlists. I'm going to click on the name of one. Maybe look around. If I had more time, I would play a video and see if I like the presenter, if I like what the presenter is providing in terms of concepts. But for the sake of this, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the title, Work Tips and Tricks. So again, I'm going to go to my sandbox, which today is all about how to do basic computing stuff, right? I'm going to go to course information, and we're going to select build content. We're going to hover over that, then go to lynda.com course. And then we'll select, you can start looking through here. You can select the business category and just start navigating, which might not be useful because you're going to run through a lot of different things before you run into the same video I was suggesting. So let's go back to course information. This time I'll go to lynda.com course. I will copy and paste the title of the video course that I was interested in. Click on it. It's going to take me to the Lynda page. I make sure that I'm on the right one, and then I'll click add. And it's going to give you a description. It's going to give you the title. This is what it's going to look like in Blackboard. It's going to give them a description for your student. I'm going to click save, and now I have Word tips and tricks from lynda.com embedded into Blackboard. So when a student clicks on here, it should automatically log them in, and if not, it'll just be a quick put your username and password situation, and then they can start watching these videos. You can make it a requirement that after they finish the, if you make them watch all the videos, you can, Lynda is known for giving certifications of completion. once you finish an entire set of videos, you can have them submit that as extra credit. You could have them submit that as part of their class completion. So that's something to keep in mind. So one of the things, just so you're familiar with Linda, one of the things you can do at any time where you're playing, you have a transcript that plays while the video is going. And if at any point you have something that it's memorable enough that you want to write it down, you can use the notebook functionality and maybe quote the section. So let's say together training course for Linda, course for LinkedIn. Okay, so if I put that in, it's gonna give me a timestamp or where where I made that comment. It's gonna say it was made in the introduction video, and there was a timestamp of 00. So right at the beginning of the video, I made a comment here. So you can always come back to this playlist course, and then jump through and find and just go through different. And if you click on Notebook,
when you create a
so now you're on the now I'm on applications and documents defaults. I'm on the second video, so connecting the latest technology. If I go ahead and leave that in as a note, it tells me the location of that comment, the timestamp. So again, it's perfect because at the end, once you're done taking notes, you can export this video. You can export this file with notes that you've made throughout the lesson, so it can jog your memory whenever you need to, right? So it's a great website. I highly recommend it. We have the enrollment as part of the university. If you're a staff, faculty, or student, you should be on Linda and try to learn as much as you can. But as a faculty, you can always connect specific courses or specific videos for the students to read, to watch. So now, I have mentioned specific videos. How does that happen if the current add-on only shows you like the course in its entirety? Well, from a specific video in Linda, you can go to share and select share this video within your organization, right? You can also do an embed, which I'll point to another video that I've made before in the Blackboard clinics on how to embed videos and other items. But you can share this specific video either through like an email, course message, or if you do build content, go to a web link. So this is Linda video, Word tips and tricks, video lesson 1. Okay, so I'm just going to change it. So Linda, Words, Tips and Tricks, video lesson 1. And I copy and paste the URL, and I click submit. And what do we have? What do we have here? I click on that, it takes me directly to the video. Again, once the student is signed in on Linda, it shouldn't ask them for the password. They should just get taken straight to the video, and they can start watching the content. So yeah, that was a quick tutorial on how to embed Linda content into your class. There's a lot of variety and a lot of information and resources in that website available. So please don't hesitate to look through it. And if you have any questions, just give us a call. All right. This is Manuel Fernandez signing off for today. Y'all have a good day.